Statistically, only 6% of you are subscribed, so if you're part of the 94% that isn't, please consider subscribing today. Hey ho, WFC here, and today I'm doing a video on Transformers War for Cybertron Siege Leader Class Shockwave. So here he is, in his Spaceship Mode. I think this is a really nice mode, you know, with the wing sort of shapes at the back, the tower in the middle, this large section at the front. Got some little guns, some larger guns, some cool thrusters at the back, with some like little bits jutting off, and then this pipe kind of going into the tower in the middle. I also really like how this guy looks next to the refractor. Like, I can just imagine getting like 2 more of these guys and having Shockwave with his own little armada. I just think that'd be so cool. Also, here he is next to another flying Decepticon, Starscream. Looks quite nice next to him. Now, he's got quite a few siege ports around. He's got one on the side here, one there, those on the other side as well. These, I think, might be siege ports, maybe? Probably not, actually. Let's have a look. No, they're not. One on each side of the tower. Of course, this one's got the pipe in it. There's some siege pegs at the top there. Quite a couple siege ports underneath. You know, there's quite a lot because of just the way this figure works. So let's start by transforming it. So there's a little landing gear here at the bottom that you can fold away, which I think is quite nice. It's also got a siege port underneath. So you want to start by separating these pieces here. There are little pegs here that go into some peg holes there. Then they detach here from these siege ports. Then these sections will detach like that. And then you've got Shockwave in his less powered up Spaceship Mode. I also really like how this looks as well. Not as much as the other mode, but I do still quite like it. Again, here it is next to Refractor, looking, you know, quite a bit bigger. And again, next to Starscream. Now, of course, this is supposed to be an homage to his original gun mode that they can't really do anymore. You know, the original toy back in 1980, whatever, turned into a gun. And, you know, you can fold away these little side pieces to make it easier to hold. You know, it's whatever. Now, before I get on with the transformation of this guy, let's get on with what you can do with these pieces. So, you want to split these apart, like this. And you want to take this hole here, go over this peg, like that. And same on the other side, put that peg into this hole, like that. And they peg together. There's a little peg here that goes into a little hole there. And of course, the same peg here that was used earlier. So just like that. Then these little wings fold down, like that. And then you want to take these sections, and this peg goes into this hole, just like that. Same on the other side. And then you got this little drone, which, you know, flies around, does whatever. Kind of cool. Let's put that off to the side. And focus on Shockwave. So you want to start by unpegging this and folding these in. Then unpegging that, moving it back. Then want to split this down the middle and fold them out like this. Then at the back here, you want to split this in half. Then move these sections out. Then these will fold into there and turn around. So same on this side. Fold it out, fold that in, and turn it around. There are the legs. Now, next, you want to work up here. You want to, right here, I like to push here to open it up. Come on, there we go. So it opens up like this. Move it back like this. Take these and move them down, like that. Those will obviously be the arms. Then this will just fold back up, and it will fold back and tab into the back like this. Then you want to take this, and it pegs into this siege port on the back of the arm. Just like that. And then you want to take the chest, fold it down, fold out the head, move it up, and these pegs will go into some peg holes right there. So you just plug it in like that. And there is Shockwave in his robot mode. So I really like this robot mode. I do think it looks really nice. It's got some light piping at the top here that I can't really show off too successfully. But you can put your... It's not too successful on camera, but if you put your finger over it, you can kind of turn it red. If you're in the right lighting. Because, you know, like... I'm sure you've put your hand over a light and it's gone red. I do have one issue with this, though. This comes off way too easily. This mushroom joint is incredibly loose. Which is a shame, but it's fine. It's fine, really. So he's got a couple siege ports. Got one on the leg, two on the arm, one on the back, one on the bottom of each foot. That's pretty much it. But you can take him and, of course, plug him onto his little drone thing so he can, like, surf about on it or whatever. It's not super easy to see, but there you go. No, it's alright. It's fine. It's a thing that you can do. You know, but let's get on to what these pieces also do. So you just want to separate them all apart again. Really easy. You want to start by taking these ones, and they go on the bottom of the feet. There's a peg that goes into that hole, and a peg there. That goes just up here. Just like that. Same with this one. Just like that. Then these wings will fold up. Just like that. Then this piece, I'm going to fold these in. And then turn them like this. And then I like to have them back a little bit. I'm going to open it up. And these pegs will just go into these holes like they do in vehicle mode. Like this. And move it down. Make sure this wire, this cable is out of the way. Move it down and peg it into place. Move these out, just like that. And then finally you take these. I'm going to make sure this is pointing forward. Move this down, turn it around like that. Then there's a peg there that will go into this peg hole. You want to make sure that it's slanting like that so that you can get it over this blast effect piece. There we go. And just push it in like that. And then same with the other one. Like this. And then just push it over like that. There is Shockwave in his fully armored up mode. So, you know, you can see he's got like some larger feet, he's got some extra arms, he's got a big backpack. It's, you know, some tail fins coming off the back, I guess. You know, it's all right. It's a cool look, but it's not really Soundwave or Shockwave. It's not really Shockwave. You know, he builds armors and stuff, and I'm sure he would have one at some point, but I just don't really feel like this is what he would have. And like even in the show, they didn't use it, but I mean, not really that surprising. That show was pretty garbage. But yeah, his articulation. He's got a waist swivel, head ball joint, the arms, you know, they can turn around. Of course, the cable limits that on this arm. You go in and out. Of course, this armor limits it. This can swivel, which of course is limited, and it can move like this. The legs can go forward and back, of course limited by this, and out. You know, move the arm out of the way, they can go all the way out. There's a swivel right above the knee can bend, it's on a ratchet. There's a little bit of a foot tilt, which is nice. So yeah, there he is. Here he is next to Megatron. You can see in all armored up mode, he's just a little bit taller than him. Whereas in regular mode, he would have been probably a little bit shorter. And here he is, again, next to Starscream. I think in his non-powered up form, he would be about the same size as Starscream. You can see here how Starscream's quite a bit smaller than him. Finally, here he is next to Refractor again, who is completely dwarfed by him. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Can't really think of much more to say, so I guess that's Salut BC.